So in this video, I want to talk about digital marketing in India and the future of digital marketing and the current scenario, right? So what does digital marketing look like in India in 2017? Well, to begin with, I want to start with the statement that we have some great companies taking great advantage of the digital platform, social media, to really scale the business and reach out to as many people as possible. So we have some really great marketers, some really genius marketers in India who are doing really well as far as using or tapping into the digital platforms are concerned. So one, India is doing freakingly awesome as far as using digital platforms and social media. But now this is what I see as far as the current scenario is concerned, right? Although there's a huge explosion in or demand in for great digital marketing professionals and social media strategists and content marketers and everything under the sun as far as digital is concerned, I feel there's not enough quality or talented people in the digital space at this point compared to the demand. Right, the demand is way here and the supply is like way down. Right, I can't even show the down. So it's that freaking low. And why is it that low? Because I think one, the whole education system around digital marketing, especially the digital education, is really off. What exactly do I mean by it? Right? So the term digital marketing, right? So technically it means you're marketing in digital platforms, on the internet, on social media. But I see that most people teaching digital marketing or imparting digital marketing education have forgotten to teach marketing, right? They just completely ignore the word marketing or what exactly is marketing, right? Everybody's teaching digital stuff like technology, and most people teaching digital marketing are too focused on one thing, which is SEO, right? I do not discount the importance of SEO. It's important, it's really important, but where is marketing, right? Most people are just ignoring it. And I'm not talking about how is the social media or the social media ecosystem bound to change in the near future. Like we have so many people who are connected to the internet today, and the clutter, the noise is going to increase. More advertisers are going to come in, more businesses will start advertising, more content is going to be churned out. Right, if you think about it, there's so much content, and today everybody wants to be a content creator. If you have a Facebook account, you are a content creator, right? You're posting pictures, you're writing posts, you're sharing, right? So you are a content creator. So now the content creator to the content consumption ratio is really coming down, right? More content creators coming in and day out, and nobody today technically wants to consume a lot of content, right? We all in our minds think that we are celebrities, right? Because hey, we have a social media profile, we have followers on our profile, and hey, so why should I consume content? I should probably put out more content, get more followers, increase our followers, which is great. So this is how the whole internet and the social media ecosystem is changing, and this is what we are moving towards. Less content consumers, although the number of people getting added to the internet is increasing day by day, but the people who are consuming content is decreasing. There's increase in the production of content, right? Just like you're watching this YouTube videos, every single day there are thousands of videos posted on YouTube, right? But are we adding thousands of or proportionate new users every single day on the internet? No, not really. And not even the number of consumers of content are growing proportionately. So the clutter, the noise is going to increase. So how do you compensate that? And what's that got to do with the future of digital marketing in India? One, the future is freaking awesome. But for people or for digital marketers who understand how human beings function, right? What exactly are we all doing on social media? Why are we on Facebook? Why are we on Snapchat? Why are we posting stuff? Why are we constantly on the phone, like checking the feed, looking at snapping people, Instagramming, watching YouTube videos, right? So there's obviously a need that we are all trying to compensate. Now, with the increase in the number of content creators, the only digital marketers that will survive or will have a great career are the ones that'll be able to grab people's attention in the growing clutter, right? Now, if you think about it, I have multiple businesses. So who are my competitors? Are my competitors people in my space? No. My competitors are people who have my audience's attention. They could be the celebrities, they could be the sports people, they could be the pop stars, right? They are the competitors. So you're not just fighting on the internet, you're not just fighting your actual competitors, people in your business or in your space. You're fighting people who have your target audience's attention. So getting attention is going to get way difficult, right? Which is where content marketing, which is where understanding human emotion is going to be so freaking important. If you cannot understand what exactly are we doing on social media, on the internet, what needs are we trying to meet on the internet, you will never be able to grab people's attention. That everything that I hear people do and talk about as far as digital marketing is concerned is, hey, let me just post in some random groups, or let me just throw in my video on some advertising that's popular, and spam other people's blogs and groups and ads. Well, that's not digital marketing. That's just growth hacking. That's maybe a sort of a PR stuff that you may be doing at this point, but that's not a long-term solution. PR growth hacking works in the short run. It's not the way to grow a business. So if you want to be a great digital marketer, like I would focus on obviously the technology, understanding the technology and the data, which is really important, understanding the data, analyzing the data and how it can be used to boost the conversion rate. But apart from all this, I would focus on human beings, right? Because eventually you are marketing to human beings. If you don't understand the human behavior, the human emotion, the needs that we are trying to meet on the social media platforms, on the internet, you'll never be a great digital marketer, right? It'll be like a fad. If you think about it, there are so many engineers, right? I did my engineering. There are so many of them. Do all of them have a great successful career? No, right? There are few who go on to have a really, really awesome career, but others just keep growing the path gradually. But engineers can still afford to do that. As digital marketers, we technically cannot afford to get away with that, get away with not delivering results, because eventually at the end of the day, everything that we do as digital marketers is trackable, right? People aren't really going to pay you to just post something on social media without really getting engagement. You think companies would hire you for zero engagement? No. Eventually, your performance, your growth would also be data driven, because your performance can be easily tracked, analyzed in terms of numbers, right? So if you cannot deliver a result, if let's say if you're a social media manager and if your content isn't generating engagement, bam, will the company continue to hire you? Will they give you a raise? Absolutely not. If you're running ads, but if your ads aren't converting, as a campaign manager or as a PPC manager, will the company continue to hire you or pay you? Absolutely not, right? So your growth is dependent on the numbers. It's data driven. So you have to be data driven, and to be successful in driving the numbers in conversion, you have to really understand human beings, because at the end of the day, eventually all the data, all the jazz, all the technicalities count for this if you cannot move a human being to take action, right? So the more you understand the human being side of a behavior and map that with technology, take advantage of technology and combine both and analyze data and use data to optimize your campaigns, you will be a really successful digital marketer and you'll have an amazing career. But well, in the short run, you may get away by being really okay or lousy with understanding the human behavior, but a couple of years down the line, or maybe 3-4 years down the line, when internet has more and more users, when the content creators increase exponentially, as a digital marketer, you will have a really difficult time to experience a strategic growth in your career if you're not driven by human emotions and data, right? If you cannot get your campaigns to convert, if you cannot move a human being to take action, if you cannot grab their attention, your success, your career growth would not be proportionate to what it can be, right? So here is the takeaway. Here's the bottom line. your future is awesome. There are enormous opportunity because one, the supply is less and the demand is huge, but the companies will only pay you if you can deliver a result, right? So here is the bottom line: you have a great career if you can move people, if you can get them to take action, right? So you cannot just know data; you have to be great at it. And you may get away, you may have an average career if you, or you may have a difficult career, or at least a long-term growth in your career is, you know, or you're walking on thin waters if you're not somebody who understands human behavior, if you do not focus and learn that side of marketing. Because in digital marketing, if you ignore marketing, you can only grow so much digitally, because it's one thing you can't ignore: marketing in digital, right? So great future for, I'm really excited about all the amazing stuff India has told as far as digital marketing is concerned. Our prime minister is doing awesome. So really amazing potential if you can move people, learn to move people, and you'll have a great career. So this is my take about digital marketing scenario in India. Not a lot of great digital marketers at this point. There are some really awesome people, really awesome media companies that are taking advantage of digital platforms, but there's still room. We need a lot of talented people. So this is your opportunity. Grab it, best chance. But when you grab it, make sure you master this side of things, master the marketing side of things, master the human being side of things, right? So that's my take on what exactly is the scenario of digital marketing in India, and really where are we heading to. More content creators, less consumers. Getting attention will be difficult, and if you cannot get attention, if you cannot move people, your career would be short-lived, or your growth isn't going to be exponential. So learn how to move people, learn how to grab attention, careers go to skyrocket. Talk to you soon.